Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome to Monday's reading. I want to welcome everyone who's new to this channel as well as all my new subscribers. If you're new here, know that I post Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I post these collective readings every day of the week, and I would love if you joined our community, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss a reading. Alright, so let's tap into the collective today. So Spirit, please guide me in letting me know what the collective needs to hear at this time. I'm hearing confusion, but I'm also hearing breakthrough. But the energy of the breakthrough is a lot more prevalent. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords here, yeah. So there's some kind of energy coming up from the past that has to do with deception, lies, but also for some people I'm hearing unintentional lies. So someone may have lied to you, someone may have lied by omission, but there's some kind of non-truth that is coming up at this time. And I'm feeling it very strongly in your energy field as well as your counterpart's energy field. So what else is in the energy here? And I also want to mention, before I sat down to do this reading, as I was doing the energy cleansing ritual, my guides had me set up my Romance Angels deck. So we will be pulling from that deck as well. I feel this reading will actually have a lot of messages regarding your counterpart. Okay, so we will lay down 5 cards here. I'm feeling a tightness in the chest. I feel some people are feeling a little bit closed off in the heart center. I'm also hearing numb, apathetic. So the first card we have is the Moon. There's a lot going on in the subconscious realm, in your subconscious mind, in your divine counterpart subconscious mind. There's almost this feeling of things also not appearing as they are. I want to say this ties into the Seven of Swords energy. These two energies are almost connected to each other, and this is a past energy that is coming through. So feeling very confused about the truth in the past, feeling very confused about what you should believe, and also things not appearing as they seem. And I feel there's some kind of deceptive energy here. I'm also hearing past lives. So this deceptive energy your guides want you to know is from a series of past lives that had themes of survival, and that survival energy really causing that deception. The second card we have is the Ten of Cups, and I was feeling the divine counterpart energy really strongly. This Ten of Cups is coming through as the ultimate feeling at the base of your heart chakras, is what I'm hearing. This is an energy that is especially strong on your divine masculine's counterpart's end. I'm hearing thoughts like they are thinking a lot about the Ten of Cups energy. They're thinking about the happily ever after. And I'm kind of stumbling on my words here because I feel that this divine masculine is actually in a very nervous energy about this. For some people, I'm hearing children. I'm looking at this card. I'm also hearing the word like baby birds. And so I almost feel there's this feeling of wanting to nurture, wanting to take care. These are all energies that they want to express, that they want to bring into reality. Like it's almost like this vision of like a home life with you where there's this nurturing, happy, domestic energy and relationship. That's really what I'm feeling. I'm also hearing it feels really far away for them. This feels really far away in their mind, but Spirit is saying it's actually closer and more available to them than they realize. And I feel a lot of anxiety on the side of the divine feminine around this. Oh my gosh, I mean, what did I just say? Yeah, Four of Wands. So we have the Four of Wands and we have the Ten of Cups. The Four of Wands is that like card of celebration, but it also, for me, a lot of the times in readings points to that domestic stability, that really strong domestic stability, that sense of family, that sense of partnership, being in a shared home. That is coming up really strongly. For some people, I'm hearing moving. I'm also seeing an image of an ocean. Some people may literally be moving across an ocean, and I feel that's stirring up some energies. We have the Hierophant, and I'm also like hearing the word secret here, and I'm really being drawn to the keys. With this card, I'm seeing there's an energy coming through on the soul level, on the higher self level of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, where both of these counterparts are almost downloading certain soul knowings and energies into their field, which will then be reflected in their physical reality. I have to say, What Spirit is really showing me with this moon card is a lot of this is happening subconsciously. I really feel that if you're watching this and resonating with this, you might be feeling like, what the heck is even happening on the surface? It seems like either nothing is happening, things are the same as always, things are stagnating, but there's a lot happening on an energetic level, and I'm really seeing that Spirit is calling you to have trust, because there's almost this propensity in your energy, if this like pessimism energy grows, this feeling of not seeing results, this feeling of like wanting really badly for something but not feeling it and getting angry, that can cause an artificial blockage. So if you're resonating with that, like Spirit is calling your attention to that energy. Like, be mindful of that energy in particular. Yeah, and at the end of this spread, we have the Ten of Wands. There's some kind of heavy burden that's coming up to the surface. I'm hearing the Divine Feminine is feeling heavily burdened at this time. There's a feeling of a lot of things being strapped to your back, a lot of responsibilities. I also see other people putting pressure on you. This might be parents, this could be siblings. I'm also hearing finances. For some people, you may feel a huge burden around finances. So yeah, those are the overall energies that I'm feeling. I don't feel every single message will apply to everyone, but there's kind of bits and pieces here. So I'm actually going to pull on the Energy Oracle cards, and I'm actually going to go off of that Ten of Wands energy as we're pulling the next set of cards, because you know what came through with this Ten of Wands energy was really, for some people, a feeling of financial lack, other people having pressure put on them, things that are like, these are old karmic ties that need to be dissolved and fully let go of. But I'm seeing that they're kind of like tied to you, but it heavily has to do with the involvement of other people placing these things on you. And yeah, and on the bottom of the deck, I picked it up. It is Door to Personal Healing and Happiness. Spirit wants you to know, and this is a message I feel them saying, is that we're going to figure this out in the sense where these things, like this Ten of Wands energy that you're currently under, is going to be resolved. It's just like a really heavy burden, an emotional burden. For some people, I'm hearing children. You might feel very burdened by existing children you have. I know earlier in the Ten of Cups energy, I was like hearing that phrase baby bird and like feeling maybe the presence of a family or children. So know that that energy is being acknowledged by Spirit. I'm specifically going to open up to I'm hearing angels. Some people may work with their angels, connect with their angels, or do prayers for their angels. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I was shuffling and the deck kind of split and it flipped over. On the bottom of the deck, we have deceit here. This is a message that I'm feeling really strongly for someone. There's either a person or a group of people in your past who really benefited from you not seeing the truth about yourself. There's some kind of trickery in other people telling you and trying to convince you that you were someone you're not, as in they weren't allowing you and they were trying to block you from seeing how beautiful, how radiant, how full of light you were and are. But this like is really stuck in your energy field and it's coming up at this time. I feel it ties to that Ten of Wands energy. Like, this is kind of like the example Spirit gives me, but it's almost akin to like on an energy level, like them trying to enslave your energy, them trying to turn you into someone who would do things for them and benefit them, but to your detriment, because I'm seeing it's really harmful to them. I'm hearing back issues. There may be particular people who are listening to this who might be experiencing back pain. And, you know, I have to give a disclaimer, always go to your doctor first, but I would also say look at the emotional causes for your illnesses as well, on top of seeking medical help and medical advice. Look at the emotional reaction that comes up around the pain that you're feeling and the health issues, because I truly believe that pain in our body is trying to tell us something, and it is also trapped energy, and illness can really manifest from trapped energy. So that's a message that I want to convey really strongly. For some people, your back issues are literally an embodiment of you needing to let other people help you, you needing to unburden yourself. It's also an energy trying to tell you that other people have been putting too much on you and you've been letting them, or you've had to let them in the past. I keep feeling this energy of a mother. I feel, so if you're a mother watching this and you're resonating with this reading, there's some kind of complicated situation around you and your children, where someone might be using your children and your status as a mother to try and leverage power over you. And Spirit is saying this is causing you a lot of stress. I'm feeling like so much stress around the head area. So Spirit wants you to know, if you're resonating with that, we're also going to pull on that more deeply, but that is an area where you need to really assert your power now to do that for yourself, because I'm also seeing this as something that can escalate and burden you even more, and Spirit just doesn't want it to go further, is what I'm hearing. So, oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I just totally shuffled the wrong way. They all got mixed up. All right. Let me do that again and shuffle the right way. Yeah, and like that happened, and that was almost like this scrambled energy coming through. Like I just feel someone made you feel as though you can't trust yourself, like gaslighted. For some people watching, I'm actually feeling the energy of like past relationships that were gaslighting, that were abusive, that were just very negative in some way. So Spirit, please bring forward messages for whoever is watching and resonating. I just keep feeling this mother energy very strongly. So, oh my gosh. Okay, we have storm warning. Spirit is showing me there may be a lot of events right now that are happening in your life. And it might seem like things are going to get worse, but Spirit wants you to know that this storm is actually divinely intended. That's the message. Whatever storm, whatever stressful situation, whatever is happening in your life, I'm seeing the image of a swimming pool, so that might resonate for some people, but whatever is happening around your children, around your life, around your personal life, know that whatever this storm is, although it seems to be leading you towards more chaos, it is actually something that will free you, because in the midst of this storm is almost when you can detangle from these toxic people. Like you and this toxic person, like them, I'm seeing a really strong image of like this person or their energy or whatever karmic energy this represents, being you and them being tied at the wrist, going into the storm, but within the middle of the storm and the chaos, you can untie yourself from them and slip away. That was like a really specific image for someone that just came through there. So whatever this is your chance to detangle, to slip away, to free yourself. Yeah, that's the energy that I'm feeling. Spirit is saying everything's going to be okay. You actually have support systems to help you through this storm. If you don't have support systems right now, these support systems are coming in. You're calling them in on a soul level. I feel for a lot of people, these support systems are going to resonate as feminine energies. So this could be women, or this could be any person with a nurturing, compassionate, feminine energy. I'm seeing like an older woman energy. Some people's mothers may actually be assisting them, during this time. Let's pull 2 cards. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, I have indecision. I have to say, for some people, this is becoming more clear. This might actually represent a marriage you're in that you're thinking of leaving, but you don't know if you can. There's just this sense of indecision and fear. Spirit is actually telling you and saying to you, if you are feeling indecisive and you're thinking, should I stay? For whatever this is, it could be a marriage, it could be anything else. You're only asking, should I stay? Because you already know what the right option is. You already know what's best for you. But you're asking, should I stay? Because you're afraid of the unknown. Like you're afraid you're not going to be able to support yourself. You're afraid of all of that. But Spirit wants you to know there's a reason that you're even considering going. And it's because you know it's the right thing. So yeah, for some people, like an ending of a marriage, or just an ending. It could literally also be like a metaphorical marriage, like a marriage to a karmic pattern that you've outgrown. But it has to do with fear. Oh my gosh. The yin yang card. Your divine counterpart, your twin flame, because I also read this as a twin flame card, and I feel Spirit resonating with that now. Your twin flame's energy is supporting you at this time really strongly. Your twin flame's higher self is calling you to make this decision. This is a call to action. And I have to say, as I pulled this card and started talking, a car alarm just went off outside. So it's almost like alarm bells are going off. It's like the sirens are going. It's like this storm that's happening right now. Is what I'm feeling really strongly. Then we have Door to Spirit as the next card. This is just talking about lean on spirit to support you. Lean on your support systems. I feel that I'm hearing been in hiding for a long time. You might literally have been wanting to change your situation or get out of the situation or do something new for a long time. And Spirit is really saying, like, you have all this spiritual expertise and you have all that knowledge to be able to do that now. So I feel that a decision doesn't need to be made, and this might be a decision you have made, but you might be kind of going back and forth, and Spirit is saying be really firm with what you want, and then allow your intuition to guide you to what the right steps are. So let's shuffle the Enchanted Map Oracle cards and see what wants to come out. Spirit, please provide advice messages for whoever is watching and resonating with this. Because I feel this is a really important time in your life, but you're really doubting if it's even possible to be able to make this transition. Like you're really thinking about the logistics, but Spirit is saying a lot of that's from fear, because when you have that clarity of heart and mind, it's gonna feel so clear. Yeah. So we have Bone Collector is as the first card, and the second card is protecting treasure. I really feel that you are guarding your heart right now, but Spirit is calling. Okay, so we just had the Door to Spirit card and the Energy Oracle cards, and then we have Bone Collector, which is a repeat message. The Bone Collector card is all about spiritual wisdom, all about spiritual expertise, your connection to Spirit, all the wisdom that you've gained on your journey. And Spirit is saying you're really in this energy of safeguarding yourself right now. Spirit wants you to lean into the wisdom and put it into practice and trust it. It's more about trust than anything. I feel Spirit's not saying, like this whole energy, I have to say, is like waiting for the right time, the right opportunity. Like you're almost waiting for that storm or the perfect moment in the storm. And there's something about the eye of the storm. Like when you're in the midst of the storm, you'll be in the eye of the storm and you'll have that clarity. I'm seeing 444 on the timer on my camera. So 444 might be a really strong synchronicity for some people. Yeah, I just feel this is just a transitional time. So let's see what else we need to pull. I'm going to pull some more Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Whoa, okay. So I'm hearing let people help you. Like you may have female friends feminine energy friends. Like these do not have to be women. I just want to clarify that. But like it's almost like this feminine nurturing energy. So these could be men too. And there's this thing of needing to open up to people, but also for some people there's a sense of embarrassment. I just saw the energy or the image of a piano. Some people might be musicians. Okay, so we have Mountain reversed. Whatever mountainous blockage is here that you're perceiving this big obstacle, I'm showing that it has either been recently removed in the recent past or it will be removed. This like mountain, this obstacle to leaving and like starting your new life, like for whatever situation it is, whether it's a marriage or something else, this blockage is like being removed on a spiritual level, and you're actually beginning to see like the new path and the new life that you can shift into. That's just a really strong message from Spirit. I'm hearing self-doubt with this though. Like, okay, so what I'm seeing, and this is kind of like a morbid image, but I feel this will connect with who's resonating, but it's almost like you being locked up for so long that at some point you stop checking if the door can even open, but Spirit is saying like the door is open and unlocked, but it's like you're even afraid to check that the door is unlocked. Like you're afraid it's still locked, and so you just sit in the room. But Spirit is saying it's time to get up and to leave, because there's almost this sense of you're free now, but it might not feel that way. And I feel a lot of grief around this. I keep being drawn to this image of the children. I'm hearing custody battle for someone. This may literally involve a custody battle over your children. So, okay, so I feel we're shifting into, I'm going to pull on we're going to do a bit of an abrupt shift. I'm going to shuffle the Romance Oracle cards because for some people watching, part of this mountain blockage that I'm seeing with this card actually has to do with whatever is keeping you trapped or stuck has actually actively tried to prevent you or sabotage your love life. So that might be the blockages on your end preventing you from connecting with your divine counterpart. So I'm going to pull some messages for your love life. I'm literally seeing the image of like a mother who's very tired and just feeling like she is not allowed to get out there and date or not allowed to enjoy in the romance of life. Like I'm hearing someone like shut a drawer really quickly, like shutting it and closing those opportunities. So, but I also see that Spirit is saying this is something you've changed. For some people, there's also this feeling of you may have gotten out recently and really tried to put yourself out there. Okay, so we have 2 cards coming out. So we have past life relationship and express your love. Part of this pattern that I really feel on your end, you might have romantic opportunities in your life, even with your divine counterpart. I'm seeing that you might have self-sabotage patterns where in the past someone did not allow you to connect with or talk to other people, where you felt very restricted around romance. But I'm seeing there's either opportunities in your life or coming into your life. For most people, I'm like seeing 70% of people resonating with this. This is like a future influence. Spirit really wants you to open up to new love and know that you have soulmates coming in. I see that with the past life relationship card. These will be people you've known before. These will be souls who are very close to you. And you might have this self-sabotage pattern of like pushing people away because you've been restricted in the past. But if you can express your love, you'll not only be deepening that bond and calling them in more strongly so that you can lean on them for support, but it's going to be freeing you from those like shackles. That's really what I'm feeling, because there's just this strong feeling and this energy of being trapped. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. On the bottom of this deck, we have Let Your Friends Help You, this card. And this is an energy I felt and channeled earlier of like, you need to let these friends help you. For some people, I also have to say, this future influence that I'm talking about with the Romance Angels cards, these past life relationships also include platonic friends. So for a lot of people, this is romantic, but it's also like platonic friends, or it can be either or depending on your situation. So that's really what I'm feeling here. But Spirit is moving you strongly towards this. But at this point in time, it's really going to be about your karmic patterns kind of trying to keep you tied into them. So it's about recognizing when you're acting from a place of fear and instead choosing to act from a place of self-love and doing what's self-serving to you. I'm literally hearing that some people listening have been called selfish, and this particularly ties to any mothers who might be listening and resonating with this. Like, something that people might have used to keep you trapped has been to call you selfish, and Spirit is like... a spirit guide here literally just like gave me the image of like shaking their head in disapproval. Like, they are so disapproving of anyone who says that to you. It's this protective energy of like, you are not selfish, you're doing what's best for you and you deserve the best, because what you've been stuck in this like energy serving these people where it only benefits them and it doesn't benefit you. And what kind of life is that? It's just someone's spirit guides here. I feel it's like a male, like masculine energy spirit guide is really protective. I'm hearing like an A name. So if you connect with your spirit guides and one of your spirit guides has like an A name, like I hear like AR, that spirit guide is highly protective of you. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. So this is the Sacred Union card. I'm not going to read the guidebook message for this because I feel that you want me to read this intuitively, but the more you free yourself, for the divine feminines watching and the mothers watching, the more you free yourself, please know that it's calling you into the divine sacred union that you're meant for, because you're coming out of a long cycle. I'm hearing for some people for years, like 20 years even, like for some people, where you've been trapped in this like, literally in this like indecision energy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I picked up this card to show you, but right under it is the happy family card. So this is a really positive energy. I want you to see how the second you shift out of indecision, you're shifting into a reality that you're sure about, which is happy family and sacred union. a divine union with your divine counterpart, because that's what you deserve. You don't deserve any of this karmic stuff. You don't deserve being tied down. You don't deserve being trapped in some kind of toxic relationship that doesn't appreciate you, that is actively harming you and keeping you stuck. So we have the Sacred Union card, and I'm going to shuffle one more card from here. So Spirit, please give one more message. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So these cards are just blowing my mind right now. So the card that I just pulled is literally from nothing to everything. When I flipped this card, I just could not stop seeing the Cinderella story in my mind. The Cinderella story where she's literally sleeping by the fire, being mistreated by, you know, her family or her cousins. And then she has this transformation, and she turns into the embodiment of all the goodness, all the love, and all the beauty that she's represented all along. Literally from nothing to everything. And Spirit wants you to know that's what you're experiencing right now. Like, you're literally experiencing the archetypal transformation of the Cinderella story. Literally being tied down to obligation, being put down, and you're being transformed. And I also want to say that, like, these people who tried to keep you tied down in the past tried to keep you like as a servant to them, or like just indebted to them and like benefiting them. They're going to witness this, and it's really going to activate them on a heart level and help them, make them see, but really help them see. I'm hearing the error of their ways, because I really feel for some people watching, like, this is some people who have genuinely been like abusive and like gaslighting and trying to keep you tied down. So for whoever this reading is for, this is such an incredible transformative energy. I would even recommend, like, if you're resonating with this, watch the Cinderella movie, like the animated cartoon, because to see that story embodied and to see your archetype represented in a powerful storytelling format is going to help you awaken your emotions and help you embody that energy and fully push forward into your transformation, where literally you're wearing rags and it turns into this beautiful flowing gown. It's a representation of your inner radiance. So that is the message. Wow, that was a really, really powerful reading. For whoever this was for, I'm so glad you found this, and I hope this resonated, and I hope this gave you peace of mind and heart and soul. And I'm sending you so much supportive energy. And again, I just want to say, you know, if you're new to my channel, I'll be posting every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, doing collective readings like these for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine Collective, to help you all through the challenges and to help you break free of these karmic patterns to really rise into your alignment. So please subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss a single reading that might be meant for you. And I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you in the next reading on Tuesday. All right, take care.